Welcome back to Bransford Webs, and this week's Looking Good list. We're down here in glass house 5 and 6, which is split use glass house really. The half that you can see at the moment is used for final production, and it's got a Sonetti crop in here. It's been potted a couple of weeks. Won't have been rooted through yet, but potted from the plugs into the 3 litre finals. And that'll be grown on here. We've also got further along our hardy ostispermum crop in here as well, which will be 2 or 3 weeks away. And then the other side, which is behind the camera, so I was just going to pan round, is the liner production. So unlike the Hebe liners of the glasshouse next door, these are things that don't need the sub-irrigated beds. So it's all overhead irrigated in this glasshouse. Well ventilated, good lot of roof vents and good fans to keep it moving, but not as susceptible to some of the problems that some of the silver leaf plants can get, like the Hebes, lavenders and things like that, that are grown next door. So we've come down here, so a few things going on, so hopefully another 5, 6, 8 weeks since there'll be a riot of colour in here with Sonettis in flower and things like that, and I think we'll put the coreopsis as well into this glass house. So for the Looking Good list this week, a few new lines on, a couple of new Hebes gone online this week. This is Hebe Raspberry Ripple, variety bred by Tully's Nurseries over in Ireland, and this is our own crop that's been grown here at Bransford. It's got this lovely sort of sword-shaped leaves and really dark foliage, looking really nice at the moment. It's just grown out of its autumn chop, so really nice fresh foliage, dark leaf, and a really nice stocky 2 litre plant. And if you want something to contrast that, actually I'll get out of the car, I've also put Hebe Blue Star on as well. So work really well side by side on a bench in a garden centre. Again, Hebe Blue Star in a 2 litre pot, nice compact habit. Forms a lovely habit in the garden as well, this really nice shape to it, and the silvery glaucous blue foliage really shines out as well, and then flushes itself in masses and masses of white flowers later in the summer. One of our A to Z lines that's gone on this week is Lavateras. We do 2 varieties, so this is Rosea, and we've also got Barnsley as well, which are both online. Been grown under cold polythene through the winter, and just mild winter again, growing really well away at the moment. Nice little breaks in there as well that you can see. All our Lavateras 3 litre, they're online as well for delivery for next week. An ever popular and everlasting plant in garden centres is Lathyrus perennial sweet peas. So these have gone online as well now. They're a 3 litre deep, nice hoop and label for presentation, and the netting just to keep it all nice and tidy. So this is about the average of the crop. There's some that are a little bit taller as well out near the top of the hoop. But these are going out well already, so if you've got them booked, give your rep a shout and get them called off and into your centre soon. I'll show you rhubarb as well, because it's forming a bit more now than a couple of weeks ago when we showed you. So this is Timperley early again, but getting a bit more leaf on it now, more new leaf coming through. And the Champagne, the Victoria and the Raspberry Red are also coming through. Not quite as advanced as this, but they're coming to life now, so get your rhubarb collection booked in. Fresh on also for this week is Poppy Patty's Plum. So cracking garden perennial this is, really does well in the garden. Lovely sort of red, winey, deep rich flower colour to it as well. 2 litres pot, been grown cold through the winter, just under a low tunnel, so just keeping the worst of the wet off really, which we've certainly had a lot of that recently. And if just going right into the centre of the plant, just first bit of bud starting to form as well on there. So that's 2 litre Poppy's Patty's Plum, which is on for this week. And finally, the last of the primulas to go online. So this is Veris Cabrillo, which is an improved version of just normal Veris. So they're all at this sort of stage, 1 litre pot, nice bit of bud in the crown, and the first bit of colour starting to show. And as you can see, masses and masses of more bud following through for great shelf life and great presentation in the garden. So hopefully, nice bit of weather yesterday and day before, so hopefully people start to come into garden centres and pick up a bit of colour, get going in the garden. Hopefully the weather's calming down a bit on the rain front, and we'll see how things go and see you next week for what's looking good.